Hello? Can anybody hear me? Check, check, check. Got a new background. Alright, we're just gonna take a second. I wanna make sure the stream is running properly, and then we'll get underway. I actually have two monitors this time, so I can actually watch the chat. So just stand by for 1 second and we'll get this figured out. It says we're live. I don't know why it's freezing up. Let me see. Refresh. Alright, let's see here. I don't know why it's freezing up. Okay, that was pretty good. Refresh. All right, let's see the difference. Oh man, this delay. Okay, that was pretty good. Come on. This is gonna be like maybe even a whole minute delay. Hopefully not. Alright, let's see the difference. Okay, that was probably more like 30 seconds. I guess that's not terrible. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. So, what we are doing today is animation. So, what I have going on here is, let me make sure we're on the right screen. Okay. What I have going on here is the actual character we're using, Mr. Pedestrian. We're using a fully 3D animation rig, and then when we put him into the game, well, actually, here, let me just go ahead and show you. Yeah, so I was fiddling around with stuff, but so he's fully 3D, but then when we take him in, when he actually starts to play in the game, he gets flat. He gets squashed up against the wall so that it looks like he doesn't have any depth to him, like he's just paint up against the wall, and that's what we're kind of going for. So yeah, I was screwing with the animation. That's why there's like a twitch to it, but yeah, it works pretty well. I really like it because the animations can be a lot more dynamic this way. I gotta get rid of this silly key. So I can really iterate on his animations and kind of tweak them a lot and go back and forth. And then it automatically updates it inside the game. So that's just a really nice way of doing it. Okay. So right now, as you can see, when he runs, he does that twitch. Looks kind of silly. So basically what's happening here is it's referencing like an entire animation timeline, and it's just taking like 20 frames out of that timeline and just looping that piece of the animation. So if I actually go in here, let me make sure I'm on the right screen. Yeah. So if I actually go to here. These are all the different animations we have. We have a run, walk, jump, idle, falling, landing, and small landing for things that aren't as intense. Yeah, see, that's what drives me crazy with some games, like the jump animation or the landing animation are always the same no matter what distance it is. So if you're falling from a really long distance, it makes sense for you to have this dramatic like bounce to your landing, but then they use the same animation if you're just like jumping down a step or something like that, and it looks kind of dramatic and silly. So I want to create a bunch of variations based off of what's actually happening to him, not just because he's jumping or landing or running or something like that. So let's see. we haven't implemented a walk animation yet, but I want to kind of figure that out. We might not be able to get to that today because that's gonna call for Jed making it function inside the game. But that's kind of what the walk animation looks like, and it's weird thinking that like it's a 3D animation, but you're only gonna see it like that, pretty much. So you kind of have to remember that when you're animating to make sure that the profile reads really well with the animation. So sometimes you might have to make things a little bit more dramatic just to sell the idea. So yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and go back to this run animation. The run animation, as you can see right now, he does that twitch. That's because right here, the on the timeline for this whole thing. See, okay, I'll just do this to kind of show you. As you can see, wait, how do I scrub the? Oh, it's right here. So as you can see, like every single one of the animations are all inside of one animation timeline. I guess they're called. No, technically it's not a clip. It's just one animation that holds all of the different actions, and then you just cut them up. So like right here, there's the run, there's the walk, there's the jump, there's the idle, and there's the falling. Like, oh, he looks so silly. Oh, help me, help me. Okay, yeah, and then it just goes back. So, basically what I need to do is just bring down this clip to focus on this one part here. See, it says there's 4 people watching. If anybody's actually watching, let me know. I'd like to know. If you guys have any questions, I can definitely, I'll try to answer them. I don't know. But, yeah, actually, let me know if the audio sounds okay. I'm using this mic right here. It looks like it's doing just fine. So, okay. Let's get into this and try to perfect it. Because I'm pretty sure it's only 20 seconds that we want to have. Yeah, I don't like that. Maybe it's 21 seconds. Oh no, I think this first, yeah, see that first frame is him standing and then he goes down to that. So, let me see. Oh, here's Jed to check the stream, I think, to let me know. Okay. Alright, he said the stream seems better than last time, so that's good. Excuse me, sorry. Okay. So, wait, let me just respond to him really quick. Sorry. It's the one professional. Okay. So he's standing there. We don't want to see that. We want to start. Where does it show the frame that we're at? Oh, okay. So we want to start at frame 1, I think. Yeah, that looks a lot better. And He does have a little snap to his foot. He's really moving and grooving. What a numbskull. Alright, well, let's try that out really quick. Let's apply those changes. And let's see what it looks like in game. Okay. Whoa. Oh, there we go. Really what I'm trying to fix is I'm trying to get rid of let's just get rid of you. Actually, we need a longer distance. To run. Boom. See that? Yeah, we can talk about that later, but I'm really happy with where it's going. Obviously, the animations are still really rough looking, and there's like some weird artifacts with the animations, but I'm really glad that we got this kind of like dynamic movement working. Okay, what am I trying to do? Don't solve the puzzle. I'm just trying to get him to run. Shoot, that probably was the best spot to run down over yonder. Oh, that means I need to reset it. Okay, that's fine. Okay. It looks good, but there is a little bit of a snap to his foot. When he kicks back his foot, there's a little bit of a snap to it. So let's see if we can fix that. And I don't like how his arm looks when he goes back. So, let's try that out. Okay. Okay, hang on 1 second. Okay. Okay, so let's go on over to Blender. Let me switch windows here. And let's tweak the animation itself. So, let's see. So what we got going on here, here's all the what am I trying to say? These are all the keyframes. And so this is what it looks like when I'm actually animating it. So it's a little intimidating, but once you kind of figure out what all these keyframes are for, it's not as bad as you really think. Okay, so we're working on, let's go to that. No, that's it. I guess it doesn't matter. See, I don't really like that shoulder rotation. So we'll go on. What is this for? Oh, this is where animations can get complicated if you don't try to keep your keyframes as clean as possible, because you might come back later and forget what the keyframes. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so that's the end one. That's the beginning one. Okay, the end one is at, well, we want to end it at, what is that? What frame? Oh, we want to end it at 19 because, well, let's go ahead and do that really quick. Let me switch to the Unity. So we actually want to change this to 19 frames. End on 19. So that should make it look a little bit better, I guess. No. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's just put it back to 20. Because... yeah, that works. Okay. Blender. Okay. So let's go ahead and kind of like clean this animation up. Make it look a little bit better. See, like this shoulder rotation doesn't look terrible when you're going... when you're actually playing it. But then from the side, the shoulder looks a little funny. So let's see here. I think it's that we want to fix, because that it's the same, but yeah, that is the same. I think it's mostly just the fact that his shoulder is down too low. So let's, I think it's the, can I just do this? Rotate, no, that's not it. You and you, and rotate up a little bit. Actually, you know, it's probably fine if it's pretty much straight. 3. Yeah, that gives it a lot, yeah. I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah, that looks good. Now let's get, what you want to do is, what is it? Copy those and paste the, yeah, okay, so now when we play it, oh, we have to fix the other one too. Okay, so we got those two. And then this, okay. You. What the hexadecimal? Oh, okay. My bad. We want to take you, copy, and then paste. I think that's right. Let's try it out. Alright, let's give that a try inside of Unity. So, I need to file, export, FBX. There you are. Where is this? Prefabs. Yeah, that's the one we want to do. Only I think we want to do the whole thing. I could be wrong, but let's try it anyways. Okay, he might actually have his silly stuff on. Oh, yeah. Alright, we don't want to export. We want to export selected. Let's go back to Blender. My bad. So we want to just select the mesh, I believe. File, export, FBX, selected objects. I think that's all we need to do, and export. And let's go back to Unity. And it should be okay now. No animations, model animation. Alright, let's see what's going on here. forgetting something. Maybe it's just these two things. File, export, FBX. Alright, let's just try this. Let's see if this works. Export. Let's see. Okay, that was it. Let me switch over. Okay, so we got it to work. We got to make sure that we export. Beautiful. Alright, sorry, that was confusing. We've just got to make sure we export both the rig and the mesh. I should have known. Okay, so we fixed... Pull that up a bit. We fixed that weird shoulder-ness. So now it'll look a little bit more natural when we play it. So let's try that out. Should be on the right screen. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I mean, it's really subtle. It's probably just something that bothers me and nobody else, but the shoulder movement looks better. Okay. Okay, now we got to work on the legs. Back to Blender. Okay, let's see. So the issue with that was the fact that his foot was snapping a little bit too much. So we need to kind of fix, like when I play this, see how that back foot is just like super snappy. It's just boom, boom. It's too much. I think it'd be better if we just didn't even go that high. I think. So let's just take it, because it goes from here up, up, up. Yeah, let's just bring it down some to more of a right angle. What the heck? Oh, curves. This is where it gets really complicated. Is that what I just did? Okay. You like that little dance? No, okay. Me neither. So it's that. I think it's this. Whoa. Okay, let's see here. Oh, it's that. Okay. Let's just take this up. It's supposed to be a nice smooth move. It's right about there. Okay. Alright, that's nice. No more snapping. Okay, and then we want to take that. We're just focusing on, I don't want him highlighted. There we go. You. Okay, so we want to copy. Make sure, yeah. And then paste the mirrored version. Did I do that right? No, I didn't. Lobster biscuits. Let's undo. Oh, duh. Okay, I think I have to select everything. Ah! Okay. Okay. So now that okay, yeah. So let's try it this time. Copy. Go over here. Paste. That worked. Yes, yes. So now, okay, we got rid of that. Now we want to copy you and just paste you without being mirrored. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, it's a lot more natural looking. I think. I mean, he's really trying. This little guy is quite the runner. Okay, well, now that we got that, let's file, export, FBX, selected objects, export, and let's go back to Unity, and let's see what happened. It's a subtle difference, but look at that. Look at the little butt wag back there. Bleep, bleep. Something's wrong with this arm here. The left arm is offset for some reason. It has to do with the rig. I'm going to have to figure that out. But, yeah. Oh! Sweet. Alright, thanks. Shoot, I hope the stream isn't too delayed, because I just got your, I think I just got, what's your name? Paddler Find? Welcome to the stream, Paddler Find. We're doing animations today, so let me know what you think. Okay, what was I doing? Yeah, okay, so we're gonna do a few more tweaks to the run animation. Okay. Let's see what this looks like in game with the legs a little bit better. And play. Oh yeah, that feels a lot better. Is there a way I can just turn this off? Oh, I don't think I can do it. Let me do something really quick. I just want to turn this off because I think it might be lagging. Might be making something lag. Oh well, I think it's fine. Okay, so let's try this one more time just so we can kind of get a look-see. Okay, jump, 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 jump. Get this key out of the way. Oh, boom. Okay, legs. Yeah, see, that looks so much more natural. That little kickback thing was really irritating me. Let me refresh the stream page. Just want to make sure everything's looking okay. All right, yeah. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. So, let's do another. What else do we want to do? Let's do a different jump, maybe? The jump is difficult because it happens so quickly. Like if you're doing it while running, master of puzzles. Okay, so run, jump. It doesn't look too bad. He looks a little silly because he's kind of flailing his arms around. Oh, that looks silly. We should probably fix that. Oh, but I love it when he like falls and he does the whole like, whoosh. He even like catches himself. Looks pretty sweet. But whatever this is, kind of weird. When you hit the corner, I don't like the look of that. But let's see. So jumping doesn't look too bad. No, almost died. Another thing we're gonna do, which is gonna be pretty sweet, is actually adding. Right now, when I run into this, that just pops up, which is kind of boring. But what we actually are gonna do is make him ragdoll, and like I said, because he's a 3D rig, when he ragdolls, it'll be a really it'll look really nice because we'll have a force to the saw blades or whatever to push him, and he'll just kind of flail around and fall over. So yeah, I think we'll be putting that in pretty soon. As soon as Jet has the time to make it. But okay, so yeah, let's work on another idle animation, because what I was thinking would be really cool is if let's say in the game, if you're just like sitting there for like 30 seconds or something like that, his idle animation would change up to something different, maybe something more comical or something like that. So let's go back in here and give it a try. Oops. Blender. Wait. There's Blender. Okay. Let's get this stuff out of the way. Okay, where is the current idle? Oh, shoot. Keyboard shortcuts are different inside Unity versus Blender, so I get confused. Jump. That's weird. Okay, here's the idle. What the heck? Yeah, he's literally just shifting his weight from one leg to the other, which doesn't look bad. Where is that actually? Put end over here. Start. Where is the start? Okay, that's the wrong way. I'm gonna go. That. Is probably right. Okay, so. Yeah. Oh shoot! Whoa! Oh, that was an accident. Oh, he's cool. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay. Okay, stop. Stop. Oh, I'm creating keyframes. Control Z. Woo! That's weird. I didn't know you could create keyframes while you're playing. Alright, so if we're going to do a different variation of the idle, all we really need to do is take... Where's the idle end? Okay, so take you, you, and you. Wait, let me make sure. Okay. Yeah, that's all I need. And let's duplicate, take them over here. Boom. Look at that epic landing. So when he falls, he... That looks pretty sick. Okay, and then we want to go... Well, let me... try to put a T-pose in between each of the... in between each of the actual animation clips so that I can kind of know where everything starts and ends. Okay. So this is basically Shifty Hips, Mr. Shifty Hips. Okay. So let's get this. You, no, you. Alright, let's try this out. Okay. Alright. So if we want to have an animation that's going to be a little bit more comical, something that he does after him standing there for, like, let's say 30 seconds, we want him to go into like a more like, maybe like irritated look. I have no idea how to make him look irritated, but let's give it a try. Okay, so right now we have, he's going, shift. Let's have him scratch his head. This is probably, this animation is definitely going to be a lot longer. So let's take this, insert location, rotation, and scale, and then we'll take this over here. Just grab it and bring it up here. Probably want to, let me see, if you're doing that, your arm's out here, you're probably going to go straight out. So, we'll put it all the way up. And obviously we have to fix this. And you would also move your shoulder up, right? Yeah, your elbow doesn't really go up as much as your arm would. 3. That makes sense. Let's see what that looks like. And this should probably be out so you can see at least the the shape. Bring you in. Okay, so it's gonna go. Oh, that looks silly. And this is where curves come in handy. If you're wanting to, like, it's just going from point A. Oh, can you see me in the? Okay, yeah, it's just going from point A straight up to point B. If we want like a curve in it, obviously you wouldn't go that way. If you want him to curve out like that, we would have to adjust this keyframe's curve down here. So where is that exactly? Where are we? Oh, we're right here. Okay, so it's this purple line. At least I think it's, or is it the red line? Let me see. We're selecting him. Hand target. So if we put this here and we adjust this, that's just the Z. Yeah, that's the Z axis. So let's not mess with that one. Maybe it's, let's see, let's just keep messing with these. Oh, what the heck? That's interesting. See, we don't want that to happen, but we'll fix that in a minute. Oh, I think it's this one. I hope it's this one. No, that's the rotation, you silly. Let's try this one. If at first you don't succeed, give up. Did I try this one? Oh, this is the one. Okay. We're gonna wanna. Oh. So it's kind of going out. Let's see. Yeah, that's probably far enough. Maybe a little bit more. Let's just bring it up a little bit. Okay, that's fine. So he goes out. Now obviously we need to fix the curve of this elbow here. So, yeah. Oh, that's interesting. So the elbow needs to stay. Let me see. Would that help? What's going on here? Oh, it just happens too soon. That's the issue. Because it's all the way out here, which means it needs to be up higher. No, that's not the right one. Let me see. Or that one. This one. Okay, let me go ahead. I think I need to break the handle to be, what is it, free? Yeah. Free the handle. That still looks a little funny. Okay, you know what? That's not the only thing. We need to also change the distance of this hand so that when he's moving up, he's not just cutting through his arm. He needs to be going out as well, which is this. No, that's sideways. Let's try this one. Yeah, so he needs to be going out. I need to break that handle. Key, handle free. So he needs to go down and out. Let me see you as well. Yeah, that's pretty. Oh shoot, I did it again. Yeah, that's pretty good. So it goes up, over. Let me see. Up, in, up. Oh, whatever that was. Up. Yeah. So, one. Here's where we need to add another keyframe. Actually, we want to just duplicate it over. Probably about there. And use it up a bit, bring it in. These are an issue. Because it's following these crazy curves. I might just have to break them all. Handle type. Free. And bring you down. Here to here. Oh, that was pretty much it. Okay, and then duplicate you again. Oh, smack, smack, smack. Why is that? Oh, I see. Oh, because his head's moving. Okay. Let's take it and grab it. Put it there. It's this guy again. This guy. Doing this right? Yeah, so he goes up, reach up. Here to here to here. We're just gonna have to stretch that out some. So let's grab this, bring it out. He's gonna move slower, but I think that's okay. Scratch, scratch. Stop that. Let's put you there. Mm. Okay. So he goes up to there, over to here. Zoom in a bit. Actually need to be out some. Okay. Oh, that looks silly. Touches his head and then ooh. Yeah. Okay. So let's I think the stream's running properly. I need to stop worrying about it. Okay. Let's go you to you to you. Oh, and then we need to just duplicate you over. Obviously, these all need to be bunched up together a little bit more. Let me fix this really quick. Move you in some. And then you just scale in. Grab over. I think that'll work. Let me see. Up. Scratch, scratch. And back down. Where is that? Oh, it's up here. So if I take this, I think it's, no. Where's the hand? Hand right. So you. No, that's not right. Maybe it's you. Oops. No, that's not it either. Where is... Okay. Goes up, scratch, scratch, down. Where the heck is that? Oh, is it you? No, that's the collarbone. What is this? Hand target. What, duh. Okay. Here we are. So let's move you. Oops. You over. Yeah, that works. Probably still not fast enough. Oh, obviously that needs to... This whole bunch needs to move in. Wait, what is this? Oh, I see. Okay. We'll have to fix that, but that's okay. So let's Let's take you. There you go. Let's go a lot closer. We're getting there. It looks silly, but I think it'll be fine. Well, let's just go ahead and see what this looks like, actually. I know it looks silly, but we can at least get an idea of what happens. So let me just save this really quick, and file, export, FBX, export. All right, let's take a look at it inside of Unity. All right, it's updating. Nothing should change to anything because I just added more keyframes to the end of this entire animation. So see, if I added or took away keyframes from, what in the world? What the heck is this? I didn't make this. What? The Unity. What? That is so what? Wait, let's see this. Nice. Wow. Oh, that's cool. So he's What are you doing? This is, I did not make this character. This is a Unity preset. It's taking... Oh, nice. Oh, man, look at that. Yeah, it's taking some Unity... Oh, those are noodly legs. That is weird. I've never seen that before. Oh. I'm terrible at reading these names. Punctacominal Null said, "Hey there. What's up, Punk? Thanks for joining the stream." So, I didn't make this. I'm not sure why it's referencing this character. Oh, I know why. My bad. But that's hilarious that it does this. Idle. Let's see what... Oh, falling. Idle. Oh. Oh my gosh. Landing. Oh man, poor guy. Okay, so I know why it did this actually. Let's go back to Blender. Where are you, Blender? I forgot to... Oh, because I only exported the rig, so Unity automatically takes their preset character and attaches it to that rig, which is really cool because when you're gonna have multiple characters, and you don't want to like remake all the animations, you just want to use the same animation. You can assign different meshes to that same rig, because like we're gonna have the female character also be a playable character in the game. I don't want to have to remake all the animations again. All I have to do is reassign her mesh to this rig, and it'll do the exact same thing. Obviously, I'll want to do a few tweaks to the female animations to make them look a little bit more feminine versus his. He needs to look heroic. So, okay, let's try this again. We got to select both the rig and the mesh, and what are we doing? Export FBX and selected objects. if this doesn't work, then I have no idea why I'm having an issue. Unity. Let's give it a try. Haha! Alright, yeah, so that was the issue. That's good to know. So if you guys are ever making animations, just make the rig. You don't need to make the mesh. But it's kind of hard to visualize an animation if you don't have a character to go along with it. Nice. Okay. Let's see here. What were we doing? Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and take the idle, this idle, and instead of referencing this one, how boring is that? Let's take this one at the end. I'm not quite sure where it is. Scratch your head. Yeah. Oh man, look at that. What? Okay. It's somewhere over here. Let me make sure. Let me double check in Blender really quick. The keyframe we want to start at is 407. So let's just do. Oh, I was close. 407, and then end at that. Let's see if that loops properly. So he reaches up, scratches his head, puts it down. Looks like an awkward idiot. And then it goes back. Okay. Yeah, obviously this looks super janky, but oh my goodness, yeah. But let's just see what this looks like in game. Apply the changes. And let's go and play it. The idle should pop right up. Loading. It doesn't run perfectly. Oh. He's facing the other direction. Good to know. Okay, so let's just have him stand. Reaches up, scratches his head, puts it down. Yeah, it doesn't look terrible. But obviously, that's just to kind of get the idea. So we kind of have the idea. He just reaches up, scratches his head. You guys should give me some suggestions because I want to have like, like when you're trying to solve the puzzle and it's taking you a while and he's just standing there in his idle animation. It would be cool if like every 30 seconds the idle animation changes up to something different, and then like if I make a bunch of them, then like let's say every single time it plays a new one, it's just a little bit more dramatic and more silly. So if we could like make them dance or do something comical, that'd be kind of fun. Maybe we could even have like an idle animation that like doesn't play unless he's been standing still for like over 10 minutes or something like that. That way it'd be kind of like an Easter egg or something like that. I don't know. Let me know what you think. So, okay. I guess, yeah, let's tweak his idle a little bit more to not look so awkward. And then we can, yeah, he's got like a bum shoulder or something. He's like, yeah. Okay. Back to Blender. Where are you? So let me just scooch this down a bit for now. There. Okay. All right. So he goes up. Something needs to change here. Up. And the arm goes back down. Oh, this is what we need to fix right here, because his arm does this weird twitch. Okay, it's because of the pole target. The pole targets are designed to kind of help the elbows direct in the proper direction. Yeah, that makes sense. Oops, did I just make a keyframe? I think I did. Oh well. So we want to make sure that when his arm goes back down, it doesn't do that. We want to go ahead and have this. Whoa, what the heck? Alright. We want to go ahead and... That's weird. I'm not quite sure what this is. Oh. Yeah, this doesn't need to happen. Oops. Let's leave that one, actually. You. Because I was duplicating every... keyframe, it would carry over all of these extra things that weren't necessary. Okay, so this is where we would want to go ahead and pull it back. Okay, let's see. Where does it start to get awkward? So his elbow, like nobody does this. So we want, by this point, the elbow needs to be behind. Is that right? Are we doing this right? Oh yeah. It actually, let me see. Well, I don't like that. Well, that's okay. We can bring the hand out. Still looks a little awkward. Let's see if we can bring it up somewhere. Yeah, that's fine. We just need to fix this guy now. So when his hand goes down... Oh, let's see, punk. Yeah, it's... Well, I think I said in my last stream that people were talking with me about Blender, and, like, Blender is super intimidating. I mean, obviously, any like professional animator is not going to be intimidated by Blender, but it took me about 2 years to actually feel confident going inside of Blender and actually not being afraid of messing around with stuff without it, like, I don't know, doing something weird that I didn't understand. So, like, I mean, after 2 years of kind of like being frustrated with the program, I just kept going back to it, and finally I learned enough stuff to actually make things with it. And I think that's what made me want to keep going back to Blender, was because there was always something new that I wanted to make. So I just kept going back, and it's like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if I could make this particular thing? But if it wasn't for me like wanting to create stuff, I don't think I would ever have learned Blender. I mean, obviously Maya and 3ds Max are like just as complicated, probably just as frustrating. A lot of people say Blender's more frustrating just because it's different than 3ds Max and Maya. But like, now that I've learned it, I would not even know how to use Maya or 3ds Max. I mean, I think Blender's like really intuitive with their keyboard shortcuts and all that kind of stuff, because once you learn all the keyboard shortcuts, you can just boom, boom, boom. You can do stuff really fast. So I really like it. Even if I was offered Maya, which is like how much is it? It's like $3,000 to have the whole like Maya program. Even if I was offered that for free, I don't think I would take it. I'd rather use Blender for sure. So Okay. Let's see. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. We're going to fix the hand so that it doesn't look silly when he goes, what the heck? Oh, yeah. Okay. Woo! Pump it up. Pump it. Pump it. He's going. Scratch his head. And he goes down. Okay, let's see which thing pushes the arm out. Is it you? No. Control Z. Down. Is it you? Yes. Huzzah! Okay, so let's also get you. We need to break the handle. See, I still, I mean, like, everything about my knowledge of Blender is self-taught. So there are still a lot of things that I'm probably doing wrong because I've taken like a lot of, I've watched a lot of YouTube videos and I've read a lot of the Blender manual. So there's probably a lot of things that I'm doing wrong, but it works. So what was I doing? Handle. Free. Free the handle. Okay, let's take you and shrink it down a little bit. Actually, that's probably fine. So he goes down. Okay, I still don't like, why is his elbow? Oh, that's just because his hand here, what is it? Here, zoom in. His hand is down too far, so it's overextending. So his elbow is kind of like bending in the wrong direction. So we just need to bring it up slightly. Slightly, I said. There. So down, boom. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Let me see. Okay, let's play that really quick and see what happens. So he reaches up. Reach up. What? Oh. Scratch. Down. Boom. Alright, yeah, that looks a lot more natural. So, reach up. Man, he looks like a cowboy or something with his stance. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Let's see what this looks like in Unity. So, we're doing it right this time. Export FBX and export. Let's switch over to Unity. Okay. Let's go to the idle and play it. Oh, there was a twitch there. Let's watch that again. Wait, let me just go back to it. It was right here. No, it was right here. Maybe there wasn't. It looked fine. All right. So he scratches his head. He's kind of scratching his head. That's fine. Let's play it and see what happens. Okay. All right. Idle. Scratch, scratch. Down. Nice. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. Up, scratch, down. I don't like how slow he puts his hand down. That looks a little awkward. So, back to Blender. Yeah, and this, I mean, when it comes to animation and like everything art related, there's a lot of iteration that goes into this kind of stuff. I know it's probably annoying or boring to like go back and forth with stuff, but like that's really the only way you're going to improve on something is if you keep iterating on something and just hash over it over and over again. But I mean, there is a certain point where it's like once you get so far, you're just beating your head against a brick wall and you need to quit. So I usually just go right before I hit the brick wall and then stop. Okay, what was I even doing? Oh, his hand moved down too slow. So that's easy. It's over here. Oh, well, that should have been quick. Okay, it's just this. So let's just bring you in. Scratch his head. Let me see that again. Do it one more time. Up, scratch. You know, I might want to fix that shoulder. His shoulder looks a little funny. Right. Oh, man, Mr. Punk. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah. People do over... I mean, they don't understand the concept of iteration. Well, I mean, I think the Pedestrian, our game in general, is a perfect example of iteration because the Pedestrian started out as a 2D side-scroller, and it wasn't even a puzzle game. It was more of like a 2D story-based game. And it was really boring. And if it wasn't for us constantly iterating on it and trying to improve the concept and like trying to make it something that we would actually want to play ourselves, I don't know, the Pedestrian would probably be super boring. I know it would have if we didn't iterate on it in every aspect of the way. So, let me see what else you said. Costs too much time to do it properly. Yeah, I mean, really, I mean, that's what I tell a lot of people. Like, your whole thing about, like, you know, wanting to get into animation maybe for, like, video, at least. Maybe, are you saying, like, video as in, like, movie type of thing versus video games? I think that's what you mean. But, yeah, like I tell a lot of people, you can do anything you want to do. I mean, everybody's capable of doing anything, but the question is, how bad do you want to do that thing? Because you can learn animation, but it's not going to be easy. It just depends on how bad you want it, because you'll get there. It just may take longer than you want it to take. So, yeah, that's my thoughts. Okay, what am I doing here? His shoulder goes up, so it leans over, up. Up to there. That's where his shoulder stays. Let me see what it looks like when we drag it up higher. Well, not drag it up higher, but... Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, so you want to make video for, like, short videos and stuff, but you still want it to be gaming-related animation. Are you thinking, like, shoot, some of the really cool ones I'm thinking is the Game Grumps. I don't know if you watch Game Grumps, but they have some hilarious animations. They have some guy on YouTube. He has his own YouTube channel, and he makes, like, such clever little... animation shorts for them based off of their live streams. I'm not sure if it's a live stream or if he just gets the audio from their YouTube videos. But yeah, dude, that kind of stuff's really cool. If you could get that working. And actually, most of those kind of things are done inside of Blender. So that'd be sweet. I'd watch your stuff. It'd be fun. Let me see. Shoulder. We wanted it to go up higher. Up. Well, that one's fine. Let's just get this shoulder up higher, I think. Up to there, and then he goes up higher. But let's bring it in. I think we probably should. What happens if we scale it? Yeah, animation takes a long time. I'll bet, I mean, some people are super good at it, and they can whiz right through this stuff, but like I said, I'm still kind of a amateur with animation. I kind of know what I'm doing, but I still don't know all the shortcuts and tricks and all that type of stuff with animation, so bear with me. Okay, we're putting that up. I guess scaling it, it almost looks like he's breathing. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yes, I can imagine two. Yeah, weren't that appealing? So many 2D. Yep, there are so many 2D games. As much as you love, especially the platform. Yeah, I love platformers as well, but I mean, we have come to a point where, like any good thing in life, people do it too much, and it the magic of that thing disappears, and that's kind of what's happened with platformers nowadays. So it's like, if you want a platforming game to succeed, it's gonna have to introduce a new concept into the genre, and that's why we took so long trying to figure out, like, okay, what's something really interesting that we haven't necessarily seen in platformers yet. So that's kind of where this whole concept came from. But and I hope the Pedestrian won't end up as a 2D platformer. It's just appealing backgrounds. No, don't you worry about it. That's that's one of our. Yeah, you were saying basically you don't want the game to basically just be a 2D platformer with pretty backgrounds. We're like working really hard to make sure that the game is not just a 2D platformer. It's not just a side scroller in general. It's the whole game is about your communication between the 2D world and the 3D world. The relationship between your actual environment and what's going on inside the sign pieces. So it's going to be pretty cool. I'm really excited with some of the mechanics that we're working on right now to kind of like have the world be manipulated based off of what you do as the character. So it'll be cool. I'm excited. Okay, I've been fooling around with this shoulder too much. Let's just finish this up really quick and see. So the shoulder goes up, and we want to bring it in. Let's just bring it in, even though I don't like the idea. Up, in. Oh, shoot. Up, in. Because it doesn't look terrible. Where is that? Looking for shoulder. Shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. This is the shoulder. Oh, is it collarbone? I think it's this guy. Yeah. Alright. So, oh, shoot. Okay, so, now that it did that, what am I doing? Up in... Oh, we just want to duplicate this shoulder position. I think. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so shift duplicate, put that, shift duplicate, put that right there. I think that fixed it. Yeah. Okay, now we need to bring it down. So we need arm goes down. We want to put the shoulder back down to normal as well. I think I can do it like this. Oh, and then rotation. Huh, that actually worked. Okay. We'll just bring rotation back down. So, boom. Very nice. Okay, let's play that really quick. Goes up. Ugh. What did he do there? Up. It's hard to tell. Pause, tab. Oh, this is control tab. H. Play there. Let's see, it reaches up. Ah, that looks fine. And up. Yeah. Okay. And pause U. H U. U. Okay. There was a little thing that got tweaked because his shoulder was adjusted. So when he goes like that, I think that happens too quickly. So, oh, it's because of this little thing. Okay, let's see. Other way. That looks good. Let's check it from the front. Yeah, I like it. Let's give it a try. Let's see what happens. Well, save. U. File. Export. FBX. Export. Unity. Where are we going? Unity. Okay. Oh, something's loading. Come on. Yeah, we're using Collaborate on Unity. It's pretty cool because before we had to use SVN, which was like a third-party program that... a third-party server system that would update the project based off of things that I changed, and it would send it over to Jed, and then anytime he updated something, it would update my project, and so on. But now we're using an actual feature inside of Unity that's pretty new, where we can do all of our updates right inside of Unity, and anytime I make an adjustment inside of Unity, Jed automatically gets those updates, and he can see it on his project as well. So it makes it really easy and fluid when we're trying to collaborate on things. So, which there's a lot of that. Okay, let's go to the idle again. Let's see. Let's take a look. Goes up, scratch, scratch, down. Yeah, I mean, he still looks a little bit awkward, but let's see what it looks like in the game. All right, good. Scratch, down. It's not terrible. It can definitely be better, but we can let it stay like that. So we've tweaked the run animation, got all the weird twitchiness out of it, so that looks pretty good. And then we've made a new idle for when he's been standing there longer than 30 seconds, but right now it just goes right to that idle. It looks a little funny, but we can work on that later. Let's see, what you saying? Satisfied with Unity. Heard some people complaining about the support of the newer versions. Oh, I don't know. I haven't heard much about complaints. The support. I don't know. I mean, I've been surprised that we've had a lot of support from the Unity, not exactly the Unity community, but like people that actually work at Unity have really helped us troubleshoot stuff. There was even a guy that works in the technology development department at Unity that emailed us, and we might kind of like work with him on trying to beta test some new tools that they're doing. So I don't know, I don't have any complaints about Unity. They all their stuff is pretty solid as far as I know. I mean, obviously there's a few little things like Collaborate. When Collaborate's running in the background, it's kind of heavy. It takes a lot of time to load, and booting up Unity takes a few minutes because Collaborate has to check the servers for updates and all that kind of stuff. But other than that, I mean, I think Unity's great. And they've done like a lot of improvements in just the past year on like graphical enhancements and more customization with different types of visuals. Like obviously I'm gonna notice more of the graphical enhancements in Unity because I do all of the art. So I think it's great. A lot of people say that if you want like a really pretty game, you would want to use Unreal, and I mean I would almost agree with that because Unreal still does kind of, oh, that looks nice, the shadow casting on the boxes. Unreal does have some definite visual I don't know, visually some of their stuff looks better, but you can pretty much do the same thing inside Unity that you do inside Unreal. So I don't know, I don't have any complaints. Whoa, I didn't know you could drag it out that far. Goodness. Oh, for the price. Okay, sorry. I just went off on this rant. Yeah, the price for, like, I think Unity is kind of moving to a subscription base, which is fine. It's just kind of annoying because I'd rather just have the actual program and not have to pay a monthly fee. Yeah. But I think the price is totally fair. And you can have Unity for free up unless you make, I think it was like 100,000. If you make more than $100,000 off of a game that you made in Unity, you can own Unity for free and sell your game that you made in Unity. But if you go beyond $100,000 that you've made off of a game in Unity, then you have to buy it for, like, I think it's like, if it used to only be $1,500, which is pretty darn cheap when you actually look at the price of other programs and software options out there. So I don't know. I don't think it's too bad. But, like, if you do the monthly subscription thing, I think it's like $70 a month per user. Well, obviously the price goes down if you add in a whole group of people, but I think it's fine. I guess it's more than fair. Yeah, it's definitely more than fair. Cool. So, ouch. I'm afraid to add in new animations because I don't want to mess up the ones that we already made. We could do... Let me see. We could let's work on the jump animation, because right now the jump animation. Well, let's get out of here. I need a. Why am I using this level? He hits his head. Great. Where's a place that I can jump? Change the thing there. Okay, he can jump here. Whoa. The jump doesn't look terrible. He actually needs to be jumping. So if he's just idle, you jump. Now that looks right. So we could do a different variation of the jump. Let's try that out. Okay. Let's go back to Unity. Not Unity, I mean Blender. And where is the jump? Boom. That looks sweet though. So he's flying, falls down. Yeah, that was fun to make. So the problem with the jump is it because he's kind of like locked to his collision box. He can't actually jump inside of Blender. He has to stay within his collision box. So when he jumps, he doesn't actually jump up. It looks like he jumps, but he stays in the same place, so that he inside of Unity, him and his actual collision box move up. But if I had the animation move up as well, then it would go up and he would go up, and it would look funny. So while animating, it's a little awkward because I have to go like this. It's like he just squats down to yeah, it's just not good. But it looks fine. But yeah, so let me see. So you say a variety of animations. Yeah, I really like a variety of animations too. Core gameplay is based on some lines. I think animations is where you can get a lot out of them. Yeah, no, I agree. I think the more fun you have with this kind of stuff, the more personalized the game becomes. And I think that's very important. So, let's see. The jump starts here. Goes from the T-pose to here. So you, up. What's he doing? Oh, that was like the... Oh, yeah. Alright, well, we're going to have to make a better jump animation, I think. Because that was his land. We don't want that. So jump, up. I think it's just these, yeah. You, and you. So, alright, let's take... Duplicate it. Bring it over. What the hexadecimals? Oh, okay, that was just a visual. I hope. Jump up. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's go over to the new stuff. So, he jumps up, down, spin around, and we can grab it, bring it in a little bit more. Let's bring in another T-pose so that we're not getting things confusified. Duplicate. Yeah, poop. Okay. Oh, shoot. Control Z, and goof something up. Oh, okay, that's what it is. I need to let's go in here, all, insert, there. Okay, so now it's totally snapped to, oh, oops. There. Insert you. And now we can duplicate the idle, or T-pose, sorry. Bring it over, that's fine. Right there. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So drop down, jump. So a good jump animation needs to be really fast. Like, the difficult thing about jump animations in video games especially is that as soon as you hit jump, you should be in the air. Like, that's what's expected in a game. As soon as you jump, you're already in the air. So realistically, if you watch movies or you go outside and do it yourself, when you jump, it takes like a long time to actually get up in the air because you've got to crouch down and like prepare for the jump. But you can't do that in video games, because if you try to jump and they go down and then they jump, it's just wasting time, and the response time for some like fast twitchy movements are like pointless. So getting a good jump looking right in video games is pretty tough, I think. But we'll see if we can maybe make the jump look a little bit better somehow. So he's going. So he goes down, jump. Maybe if we have him separated legs a little bit more. Because this right here, yeah. I think if we have a little bit more variation in the limbs, so they're not like following each other exactly. Boom. So let's bring, oops. See, he goes boom. Yeah, let's bring this leg out a little bit more. What is this? Yeah, that's the knee. Oh. Okay. Jump up. So leg up. Oh, it's just because of this. No? Yes. Yes. I think it's because we want this guy to be up higher. So when we go down, it looks fine. Yeah. Up. So he kicks off with the left, or his right leg. Kicks off, jumps up. That goes up. And then man, he really squashes. Let me see, I don't think we want it to be so. Jump. Up. Let's bring it, let's have it go out a little bit. Yeah. Where are you? No, that's the up and down motion. Rotation. Maybe it's this guy. Aha. Need to break the handle. Bring it out. I think that'll help. It should. Jump. Oh, it happened so quick. No, there's no. to stay on the ground as long as possible. Okay. So handle free. See that from the front. Yeah, it looks fine. He's just kind of kicking out. Up, in. Yeah, that looks fine. Now we need to make sure that his foot, when coming back in, what was it? This one? Okay. Well, let's give that a try. You and you. File. Export. Where is it? FBX. Export. Alright, so we've added more frames to the animation at the end. So let's try replacing. Okay, where's the current jump is this. It looks super silly right now, simply because we only need to use a couple of frames in the jump, and Unity will interpolate each of the animations from one to the other. So I think visually it'll make more sense when I actually show what it looks like in game. So let's just go ahead and take you and you over here. Whoa! Oh my god. What is he doing? What you doing on the floor, Jeff? Jeff! Oh my gosh. Let's just keep it like this. Let's see what happens. Okay. Apply. And play. Okay. So now we have him doing his silly head scratch. What? That actually looks better. Oh, he hit his head. Yeah, so see what I mean? Like, even though it looks really silly. Yeah, that's awesome. So if you jump, see that's what I mean. Like when Unity is interpolating every single keyframe, no matter where you are. So even though I wasn't finished with this animation and his hand goes up, let's do it. When I jump, it interpolates from that position to the jump position. So it makes it look a lot more fluid. I don't know. I kind of like this jump. It looks a little bit more. Oh, watch your head. Makes it look a little bit more smooth, maybe. Let me see. Oh, reset. See, he's scratching his head down there. That looks awesome. Jump, jump, jump. I mean, he really squats though. I mean, his butt's like almost on the ground. So he lands, jump, jump, jump. I mean, this is some hardcore parkour, let me tell you what. Jump. I want to get a side jump. I need to be in a level or there's more room for jumping. I don't know, I kind of like it. It's super subtle movement, but definitely helps. And like I said, there's still some tweaks that Jed's gonna have to do with the actual function itself, because sometimes when you jump, he like I don't know if I can actually get it to happen. Yeah, sometimes it's like he lands on his butt. Maybe that's just because that's, yeah, like that. Let me see. Yeah. Sometimes it just looks a little bit awkward, and I think it's because the timing isn't exactly on point. So we'll have to give that a try. But let me see. How long have we been streaming? I think almost 2 hours. So yeah, I was really wanting to just make it a really short stream today, just to kind of like show you guys how we do the animations right now. Oh, actually, here, let me show you this really quick. If I keep the game running, so with the game running in the background, I can actually look at it in the, where is it? Let me just focus in on you. Alright, let me see if I can find him. Where's the character? So here, let's get a better view. So the cool thing, what Jed kind of figured out was, obviously I'm making a three-dimensional character, but he needs to look 2D, like he's paint flat up against a sign. So Jed made a shader. Okay, yeah. I think I could upload some streams on YouTube. That's a good point. I think not only will we maybe put some streams on YouTube, but we're thinking about actually doing some more like one-off videos about the development of the game, and kind of actually make specific YouTube videos about the game. So definitely, if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, you should, because within the next few weeks we're definitely going to put some stuff on there that will be pretty fun. So yeah, thanks for the suggestion though. Okay, so let's focus in here and let me show you what I'm talking about. Where is he? Okay, here he is. So he's just a flat, he's totally focus on something else. Yeah, he's a totally flat image. And if I, like, let's say, I'll just kind of put it like right here. Actually, put you there. Yeah, okay, so now you can kind of see. This is kind of what it looks like behind the scenes. And so how Jed has the game working is it shoots raycasts wherever you are, so it can kind of like check where there's a wall or there's a floor, when you can go up through a floor, and so on. But yeah, it works out really well, because I can make these dynamic three-dimensional animations, and I don't have to worry about working inside of a 2D environment, because I'd rather do it in 3D. So let me see what we saying here. The old Mega Man jump animation, the first game, looks awkward. Yeah, that's true. I've actually never played Mega Man. I feel like I probably should, because that's a super classic game, Yeah, I'm gonna have to play to look at the jump animations. It's funny to see like Mario, for instance. Like those animations have like less than 10 frames in them. They're just like super duper snappy. One probably is because they were limited to a certain amount of graphics that they could actually put into the game, and then another reason is probably because they just wanted it to be really what's the word? They wanted it just kind of happen really quickly, so it flowed properly. When he just raised his arm and seemed so static. Oh, okay, yeah. Yep. But yeah, so this is kind of how it works. I'm happy with it. I have literally made 10 different versions of this character over the past few years. I've had to make different versions of the character based off of what type of stuff we were currently working on, and I kept trying to like make a better version of him that kind of functions and complements the game more. So I think I finally come to a point with the character that I'm happy working in, and we'll stick with him. I think it's good. But yeah, so this is pretty much all I wanted to show you guys today. If you guys have any ideas for some other streams in the future, I will be streaming art dev every Wednesday at 3. If you guys think maybe a different day or a different time would be better for you guys' schedule, totally let me know and we can figure that out. But I will be doing once a week some type of art dev. So if you guys have any ideas, it would be really cool to kind of like hear what you guys would like to see, because I could stream some concept art, do some painting in Photoshop. If you guys want to see more like asset creation, do some 3D modeling, and maybe even 3D like rigging, something like that. It could be fun. So let me know what you guys think and what you want to see, because I'm up for sharing anything. Oh, you said yeah, no problem. You're welcome for streaming. I'm having fun. I've never streamed before, but this is pretty fun. So I'm just going to keep trying to improve my whole streaming experience. I want to make it as smooth as possible. But yeah, I think that's it. We've streamed for about 2 hours now. So I think we should be good. If you guys have any ideas or anything, hit us up on Twitter. All that information should be down below the video. And we'll get back with you. So thank you all so much for streaming, for watching the stream, I mean. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.